This is Keke's talk. She's on the rise. She's got the tea from day till night, discussing music, news, and so much more. You gotta listen to what she's got in store. It's Keke's talk.
Hey everyone, how you guys are doing? I hope you guys can hear me fine. I honestly am kind of under the weather today, and but I decided that actually I shouldn't say we decided to go ahead and do a podcast episode regardless. And when I mean by we, yes, my hubby is another guest appearance. I shouldn't even call him a guest anymore because why? Because he wants to actually be more active on my podcast episodes, which I shouldn't. I don't know. I feel like maybe saying my podcast is like overstated. Maybe I should say our podcast episode because we've been talking about how we can collaborate together, and we've been talking about how we can do more episodes like together. So I'm so excited and intrigued by us being able to do that. Um, and so we're going to definitely do a lot of like movie reviews, but not just movie reviews. Um, we've been talking about, maybe we can discuss games and other things. So anyway, I'm going to let him say hi.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing on this late Sunday, Monday morning podcast? After 12, so it was technically the next day. How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing well. Hope you had a blessed Sunday.
Yes, I definitely agree. I hope everyone had a happy Sunday. Hope you guys have a happy Monday. Like he said, it's technically midnight, so technically it is Monday. So when I upload this, it will technically be dated for Monday. So I guess we should say happy Monday. um, anyway, we are this particular podcast episode is going to be about a movie review, and we decided to talk about more than just one movie. So I know one of the first movies that we're decided to talk about is called Fatale.
Fatale.
Fatale. All
With
right.
Michael Ealy.
Yes, with Michael
Blue
Ealy.
eyes.
Yes. And so and also Hillary Swank.
Hillary Swank, yes.
Yes. And yeah, we decided to do that movie review. That's the first one we're gonna do. And then the second one is gonna be about Coming to America. And at first I felt like maybe, it's like kind of past like time to talk about, Coming to America. But a lot of you probably have not saw Coming to America, mainly because of the fact that it is only you only can watch it if you have Amazon Prime, I believe, or Amazon. And so everybody, don't have Amazon Prime. So I don't think.
I think everybody saw it.
Everybody probably has saw it by now. But anyway, we're gonna talk about it regardless because why? Because we want to get our opinion, I guess, across and talk about it. And so, anyway, I don't know if we're gonna add any other movies at this very point in time. I think we're just gonna discuss mainly on those two. And so, let's talk about the first one, Fatale. So, I'm gonna let my hubby kind of go first and give his review.
No problem. Fatale. Hey, it was a good movie. I like most of Michael Ealy's movies. He always plays like the crazy boyfriend stalker roles. And this one he's not the stalker, but he's being stalked by a crazy woman. Kind of being stalked, kind of not. Hillary Swank, hey, she does a good job with her acting character. I mean, we know we doing our review late. We seen some reviews of the movie before we watched the movie. Some of the things we heard we found accurate when we watched the movie, but this is us getting our opinion out on the movie. It's a cool little movie. I mean, it's some scenes that could did read out. I like how they integrated him meeting her, but we can start from the beginning. I'm gonna let my baby say some things. I want to tell the whole movie.
Yeah. So the beginning of the movie, I felt like immediately when we first watched it, I immediately.
Should we tell them what it's about?
Oh yeah. Let's do that. So I need to probably tell you what the movie's about first off before I just dive right into the movie. I can get a summary, I guess. So basically, the summary of the movie is really about a I guess what I should say is um Michael Ealy. He's basically is a sports agent, and so him and his friend are partners. And they are both partnering into a business. Basically, they both are owners, I guess, co-owners of a sports agency. And so, and Michael Ealy is married to his wife, but they do obviously have marriage problems. And and you will definitely see that, starting right off the bat, you will start seeing how they have marriage problems. And so, and of course, Michael Ealy do cheat, but there's gonna be a twist. It's gonna dive into a twist. And so, and we're gonna kind of, me and my hubby gonna kind of get more detailed about what the twist is all about. But it is gonna be a twist, and and so, and Hillary Swank, let me talk about her for a sec. She is a police officer, or a detective, I should say. And so she deals with, I guess, homicides. And so, so she obviously is going to take the case. And what I mean by the case is Michael Ealy and his wife is going to have a home invasion. And so, anyway, that's kind of the big summary of the movie. Did I leave anything out, hubby?
No.
His name is Mike, by the way. I'm calling him hubby because he is my hubby, but his name is Mike. And so I don't. You guys might be like, okay, what's his name? His name is Mike. And so anyway, so do you want to add anything to what I just said about the overall movie or?
No, that pretty much sums up what the movie's about. He basically have a rocky marriage, cheats on his wife, and a detective comes into his life, the woman he sleeps with in Vegas, who he didn't know was a detective. She didn't know he was a sports agent, because they had a home invasion. That's basically how the movie starts out.
Yeah.
Within 3 scenes. Yeah. And you get to that part of the movie.
Yeah. And so another thing I want to add is with Michael Ealy and Hillary Swank, they were supposed to be a one night stand, meaning like, they meet each other at a club or bar. Well, no, it was more of a was it a
she met him at a bachelor party.
Well, it was at a bachelor party, but they was at a club in Vegas. Yeah. So it was a bachelor party, but it was at a club, and they meet, and his friend did kind of encourage Michael Ealy, which his name is not Michael Ealy, but that is his real name. But I forgot what his name was on
Derek Taylor.
Derek, thank you. So his name was Derek. So Derek's friend encouraged him to take the ring off, and he did, and he actually took the ring from him, his wedding ring.
Ralph Graham is his friend.
Oh, Ralph. Graham. Is that his real name or that's his? Oh, okay. So his friend's real name is Mike Coulter, but his character name is Ralph or Rafe. Is it Rafe or Ralph Grimes? I think it's Rafe Grimes. Rafe Grimes. Rafe Grimes is his character.
Don't worry about this character. He has a couple scenes and it gets cut off quick.
Yeah,
quick.
Yeah.
The movie centered around Hillary Swank and Michael Ealy.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna kind of say the same thing that what Mike was saying. Basically, the movie his scene is short lived, and the overall movie is gonna be based all around Hillary Swank character and Michael Ealy's character. So they're going to be the focus point in this movie. And so when you watch this movie, just be prepared of it. But I felt like immediately I love the twist they had in the movie. And what I mean by that twist is I did not expect his wife to be cheating. Because actually, like when when Michael Ealy's character, which is his name is Derek, when Derek um when Derek was having that confrontation with his wife, because I think he didn't really want his wife to leave. When that was it, like in the beginning, kind of like sort of in the beginning, when he was having that confrontation about her staying, and she said she had to leave.
About her leaving. It's about him leaving.
Oh, you're right. He was about to leave, and but then she had to go somewhere too, didn't she?
Yeah, she said she was going to do a real estate.
Yeah, real estate.
She was cool with him going to the
bachelor party. Yeah, she encouraged it. She told him he needs to go to the. I think it was more like she was encouraging him to go to that bachelor party.
Yes, because she had to go to a business.
Yeah, business. But he didn't want her to go. If you remember correctly, he didn't want her to go to that because he was telling her.
They don't spend enough time together.
They don't spend enough time together.
She reminded him that remember when he was starting his agency, he was always on the road.
Yes, that was it. So me and my hubby, we was talking, before we did the podcast, and we immediately saw what should not have been in the movie, and we automatically discussed in the very beginning. You will see the scene where Derek, his friend's girlfriend, and to be honest, I felt like they didn't really like. They didn't really.
Yeah, his friend in the opening scene. This movie starts out with Derek narrating, which I'm not a movie critic. I really don't mind that. Hey, he can talk. They paid him for it. But the opening scene is they having drinks with his co-partner of the company and his girlfriend at the time, I'm guessing.
Derek's wife.
So he spilled drinks. Yeah, I think she did. She spilled drinks on his friend. Somebody spilled drink because she had to leave to go get more drinks to get something.
Oh, you're right.
So she left to go get the drinks and come back. And the next scene after that, which we don't know why they had that scene in there, they flash forward to them two not getting into it, having a discussion about her going on her company business trip and him going to the bachelor party, which she tells him to go to the bachelor party.
Yep. She told him to go. So he did go, obviously, which led him to meet Hilary Swank. What is her character name, by the way? Because I know I keep saying her real name, but I kind of want to say her character's name. Valerie. Yeah, Valerie. So Valerie is her character's name. So anyway, he meets Valerie. Valerie, she didn't say what she does, but she did say that she does go to the club to get away from what she does. Like that's what she said.
Before he met Valerie, he wasn't having fun at the bachelor party.
No.
And he told his best friend that he thinks his wife is cheating. Which, by the way, they didn't get no indication that she was. They just showed them having a discussion about it.
You know what?
I don't understand why he assumed she was cheating on that. But he told his best friend his wife was cheating. His best friend tell him, takes the ring off, and he somehow becomes this single man for one night with a free pass to get with whoever you want to get with because the ring is off.
Yeah.
Don't really understand that concept.
Yeah, I forgot about that, but he did say that.
Sort of weird that you take the ring off your finger, and now for this night, you unbound, untethered, you a single person.
Yeah, I did forget about that scene. I'm glad my hubby pointed that out. Actually, I forgot about that scene. He did tell his friend he believed that his wife could have been cheating, and I don't remember if his friend
his friend asked, has he seen any signs?
Yeah, seen any signs of it. Yeah,
because that's the first time his friend heard of that. But we'll move on from that. Yeah. The friend said, no, she's not. She's not doing that. Have fun. Take the ring off.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's been a while in this movie for him and his wife because once the ring comes off, he takes a couple more drinks. He goes on the dance floor and he sees Valerie dancing.
Yep.
He locked eyes with her and it was on on site. Once he saw her, it kicked off.
Yep, it kicked off. After the club scene, the next scene was they were at the hotel, and at the hotel they woke up in bed together.
He handled his business.
He
felt guilty. He woke up, and she locked his cell phone in the safe and told him to get his cell phone back. You gotta do it again.
Yep.
Which, in most cases, you already cheated, but you would have no problem doing it again for a cell phone, which is I don't know how that makes it even
Well,
better, but
yeah.
hey, I guess he figured I gotta get my cell phone back. I'm gonna get busted anyway.
Yeah.
Cell phone back.
Yeah, and his character Derek, he did seem like he was very agitated and really wanted to like speak. I guess
he wasn't too agitated. He
no,
went for round two and
yeah, he did. He went for round two.
What he had to do
after he got his phone back, he did leave, and he left Valerie there at the hotel.
Yeah, the crazy part is right after that scene, it's a home invasion. He drives back.
No, not immediately.
Not immediately, but it is because he go tell his best friend what he did, and that same night there's a home invasion. Like 14, there's a home invasion that same night.
Yeah, but you forgot when he came home, his wife was asleep. Like you remember, like after he left Hillary Swank, he came back to his house. His wife was asleep. After his wife was asleep, then the next scene was him at his job.
Yeah, talking to his friend.
But then his cousin, I think that was his cousin, come up. He gave his cousin money.
Yeah,
and his friend was definitely wasn't for that because he even mentioned
why you
keep giving him money. And also, I think within that scene, that was when his friend tried to encourage Derek to sell the company.
To join a bigger thing.
Yeah. Which I automatically saw that was fishy when I seen that scene. Like when I saw where his friend was trying to get Derek to sell his part of the company. I was like, yeah, something's not really right with that when I saw that. But that's just my opinion.
Well,
go ahead.
You should have set a format like the things we like, things we don't like, but we just gonna shoot randomly.
I'm sorry.
No, because it's our first time we doing a movie review. We'll get better with the next one.
Yes, this is my first movie review.
I'm jumping all over the place. He has a home invasion. The man comes in the house, not stealing anything, apparently kill him. The crazy thing is they in a 3-story, don't know how. They're in a 3-story. They downstairs, he go up. Mm-hmm. To where the person is at. They fighting. His wife doesn't call the cops. She comes down. Dude run off, and they call the cops. And this is how he meets his one night stand. Comes back into his life, which is what's her name? Valerie. She comes in as a detective because she's working robbery cases, and that's how they meet. He see her. She sees him. It's nothing that's changed, really, because the night they had the one night stand, he gave her a fake name, which is what people usually does. And I think she used her real name. Think about it. I think she used her real name.
Yeah.
She used her real name.
Yeah, she used her real name.
She gave her real name, he used a fake name.
Yeah.
So she comes, talks to him. This is how they bring her. I get the director prop. Hey, he worked it out perfectly, or how she got into his life. It wasn't no, like she was stalking him, nothing like that. Nah. She showed up to do a job and bow. That's who she had a one night stand with in Vegas. They both in California. So that's ironic. From that point, she looked at the house, go look at the bed. It's weird. They try to make it like she was obsessed with what he was doing with his wife, but really she wasn't. She was actually really trying to solve a case.
Yeah. I think Derek, his character, it obviously looked like he was worried that she was going to snitch him out towards his wife because she automatically wanted to talk directly to just his wife. At the time, to be honest, when I watched it, I kind of thought that's kind of what her angle was to tell his wife everything, but really it wasn't. She really was just trying to do the case or
work the case.
Work on the case.
She suspected that you've been breaking into while your wife can call the cops while you fighting with. Actually, a good point. I give the director's props on that. That's actually good how he wrote her in to running into Derek. So it wasn't the ordinary. I had a one night stand. Now I'm outside your house stalking you, or I'm at your job following you around on your Facebook page and all that. So
it was actually a good coincidence.
It was actually creative. So
it was very creative.
He wrote that in there. That was pretty neat.
Yeah.
From there, the next scene is, she tells him to come to the police station.
Yeah, she did. She told him to come down to the police station.
And Derek asked if they was cool. And this is where she drops the first hint on her character might be psycho. He asked, anyone want to kill you? He said no. She asked, is there any one night stands you stiffed? Any females you used for one night? And for some reason, he didn't catch on to that at all.
No.
But he asked would there be a problem? She said no. They moved on.
Yep.
The movie bounces around after that because from that scene you go into Valerie's background with her. I guess she used to date a lawyer.
I'm not quite sure what he did, but
yeah, I think he was a district attorney lawyer.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. So. I don't really date it. He left a lot of stuff out the movie that would have been helpful. I know you got to make it within a time thing, but I think knowing more about what her ex was doing was cool. Would have helped out.
Yeah, I think they should have. I think they should have talked a little bit more, or show a little bit more relating to her husband, but they really didn't. They left very short scenes. Like they show him, I guess, was working or whatever.
Well, they kept showing him on TV.
They just kept showing that he was working in the court trial on TV, and that was really it. It wasn't really nothing too much. Except for they showed a scene where she was watching her daughter, because she do have a daughter. And they show her watching him putting their daughter into the car.
She's paralyzed.
Yeah.
Only because she came home from work. She's a cop, tired.
Yeah.
Drunk, alcohol, left the gun on the bed. Her daughter grabs, shoots herself.
Yeah. And that happened like that scene. That incident happened prior to her meeting Derek. So that's
the only background we really got of Valerie's.
Yeah.
Which that's cool, but they could have did more with the husband. Yeah. And as far as Derek's wife, there's no background.
No, not really.
We just know she sell real estate.
Yeah, she sell real estate.
They didn't look into that at all. And that's actually the last of the movie actually being the movie good, but then it goes completely left with what happens next after the movie. We are giving spoilers for those that haven't saw the movie, so if we spoil it for you, I'm sorry. We're doing a whole review, good and bad, everything's included. I'm pretty sure you've probably seen it by now. If not, I'm sorry.
Yeah. We are giving detail by detail.
The movie done been out for a while. I mean,
it's been out for a while.
It's actually on DVD. So
yeah, it's on DVD. So in my whole overall opinion, I'm gonna tell you to watch it. Why? Because everybody's style of movies is totally different, and depending on one person, you may say they don't like it, and you might be that person that do actually like it. So
yeah, always watch it for yourself.
Yeah.
Some of the twists, the cop shows back up at their house, to talk to the wife. He come home. He thinks something's wrong. Really is not. She's really just doing her job. So she wasn't really stalking him per se. And when she goes to his job and picks him up and takes him to the beach. And at this beach, his wife do real estate. They zoomed in on a beach home that has his wife and his partner. I'm gonna say friend, his best friend and partner of the company. About to get down. They about to handle their business. And she showed this to him. And basically at that point, she did her job. Like, she basically solved the case and showed him what happened. And she left him on the beach. And apparently, I don't know how he got home, because I ain't figured that part out. I know it's a movie, but flash forward, he's at home calling her about what else do she know. I don't know how he got home, because she left him on the beach, and he didn't take his car, so I don't know how.
Well, keep in mind, if you remember, he actually told her to leave him.
Yeah, I'm saying she told her to leave, so I don't know how he got back. I know it's a movie.
Yeah,
he ended up back at his house.
Yeah,
drinking.
Yeah,
but I wish it's something they did do. I wish they would have showed us separately from the scene they put it in. Is when he went to the cop's house because he was drunk, he was depressed, he was mad that his wife was cheating on him. He didn't know what to do, and she said she had more information, so to call her. So when he called her, she said, "Come to his house." Which again, I know it's a movie. Gotta make it exciting. You could have gave information on the phone, but she said, "No, come to my house. Come to my house." While at the house, she sees. Matter of fact, he comes to the house with a bottle of alcohol, halfway gone, looked like a liter, almost gone. and she gonna grab 2 glasses, and he's still drinking.
Yeah.
So she's telling him that she's sorry. She had to show that to him, but she had to be sure. And they almost have sex again because he's drunk. Yeah. She says, you must want them dead. He like, don't play with me right now, the way I feel right now. Yes, I
might take you up on that offer. Yeah, that's what he said. So
that's what she says. That's what he says. They go to do the business again. Then he stopped. Realizing, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Goes home. Drive home drunk, by the way, which again, driving influence. He wasn't sober. He was so. This is all in a day span. This happened in one whole day night cycle. Yeah. Which it must have been California time because he got to her place drunk when it was dark. Got home. The cops came while it was still dark.
Yeah.
So, and he got to go down to the sheriff's station. He don't know what's going on when he gets there.
Yeah, he gets that knock on the door, and it was the sheriff asking him to come with them.
Yes.
And so he went with them. She's automatically, which is Valerie, which is the character. I mean, that's her character. That's basically Hilary Swank, but her character is Valerie. She automatically comes into the interrogation room, and she automatically say, "Did you do it?" He's asking her, "Did I do what?" She just kept saying, "Did you do it? Just tell me if you did it or not." And he has to look like, "I have no idea what you're talking about." And so then she goes into detail that she shows him
pictures. She shows him a picture of his wife
and his friend
dead. Well, she don't care about his friend, but his wife.
Yeah,
best friend dead. And she said you've been gone from her place for 3 hours.
Yeah,
in the dark.
Yeah,
which again, if I know it's movie time doesn't make sense, but when he flashes back to what happened on a beach, which is still daylight, he walks up to the beach home that they're in. He walks into the house that apparently doors unlocked. Walks upstairs. No one hears him. His best friend sees him, and his wife is on top of him.
Yeah.
She sees him, said, "Oh, I'm sorry," and the wife's only thing she said is, "I already know.
You should."
Yeah.
No, she asked him. No, she said.
Oh yeah, I forgot. She said you shouldn't. I'm sorry. She said you shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, you shouldn't be surprised. That's what her response was.
That's it. And they left it at that. And now they did. Yeah. I wish they would have more detail into that scene.
Yeah.
Or made it where, because maybe she wasn't cheating. I mean, we don't know. Maybe the best friend told her what he did. So she was getting some get back.
Could have.
But we don't know that because now she's dead. I don't like how they just left it. They cut that out quick to get back to Hillary and him, which is cool.
Yeah. Because like if you watch the movie, you will see the fact that, you gotta keep in mind at the club, he told his friend, no, not the club, at the office, he told his friend everything about his one night stand. And so you never know. His friend could have used that as his advantage and could have went to his wife and told his wife everything. Because keep in mind, Derek thought this is his BFF, his friend. So, he was telling his friend everything. Obviously you could see that. I mean, not only was he his partner, but he was his BFF. So his friend, which guys, I don't think they could say BFFs. They just say,
this is
partner. So anyway,
now they did.
Yeah, they're dead.
Saying, I can help you, but you gotta tell me what you did.
Yeah.
And he's clearly saying that he didn't kill him.
He did not do it. Yeah, he didn't do it.
And for some reason, he didn't put it together that she did it till later in the movie.
Yeah, a lot later.
Which doesn't make a lick of sense.
Yeah. So basically, her character is more like, okay, I'm gonna say this, even though Derek kept on thinking that Valerie cared about getting revenge, really she didn't. Her character was for self also. Reason being is because of the fact that she wanted her daughter back, and that was obvious. That because she kept trying to talk to her ex-husband that she wants to start seeing her daughter, and her husband wasn't going for that. But she wanted to get back, so she used Derek to get that get back. So Derek the whole time thought that she was really trying to get revenge because of the fact that of the white relating to the one night stand, but really that wasn't it. She really just
wanted her daughter back. She was waiting to get her daughter back, which again doesn't make no lick of sense whatsoever. Like you had 3 different things going on in this movie at one time. You had Derek cheating on his wife. That's one thing. You had the cop trying to get her daughter back, which they ain't show that much of. They only show one scene where she said, "We gonna go to trial." He like, "I don't know why you're trying to go to trial. You're not gonna win. I got the judge in my pocket." That was it. And you got that. Then you got them trying to frame him for the murder of his wife and his best friend. Which, by the way, then think about it to now. I don't know how she got his gun to do that shooting. Because he did say he have a gun. I don't know how she got the gun with his print. I don't know how that worked.
I don't know how that works either.
How she ended up with, I got the gun with your prints on it.
Yeah, I don't know either. That was really weird too. But I don't know how that happened because they didn't show that. That was something they didn't show at all. And they didn't really go back into showing you how she did that, to be honest. Yeah. So, but anyway, what they did do was she just basically let him know that she just used his, she got his fingerprints on the gun that she used to kill his friend and wife. And so then from there, they had a scene where they was at the funeral, or no, they was coming from the funeral, and they went to the home, or his, I guess that was his home and his wife's home, I'm assuming. And then
you're not talking about the funeral scene?
The funeral scene, yeah. You remember the funeral scene?
Yeah, where it shows his mom for the first time.
Yeah, for it show his mom for the first time, his cousin. Remember, she pops up.
For no reason at all. Yeah. I don't know why you write her with one scene to give him a speech about your name that you want to protect, which I get it. I get what the speech meant, but it was no need to have her in the scene. Really, it's like a waste of film.
Yeah,
she's a good actor. I don't know her name. She did her part, acted her part well for the part they had her in.
Yeah,
I hope she get more acting roles.
Yeah,
but as far as the movie concept, it's like six or seven scenes they could have took out this movie. That
they didn't make really. They shouldn't have even been there. It's like I don't know.
Even the cousin scene. You don't need it. I mean, we find out why he giving them money because she took the rap from him when they was younger.
Yeah, when they was younger, because he got into some trouble.
Yeah, so that way he can go play ball and get the scholarship and do great things. Yep. So we find that out. But then in the end, like, you don't really need that. You can knock the whole cousin thing out. Or
no, I think the cousin scene was relevant.
I mean, it was relevant to a point, but then he gets killed.
Yeah, he gets killed.
Going after the cop, trying to pressure her about hassling his cousin, which I don't know. He could have just said his cousin Derek asked him not to get involved, not to intervene. Which I wish they'd made him not intervene. Yeah. So that way, the end of the movie would have had some type of sense. Now this movie got it where he lost the so-called best friend is dead. His wife is dead. His cousin is dead. He has nobody left but him and his mama. Yep. There is no one else left for him.
Yep.
That's it.
That was it.
So that was sort of pointless. You lost everybody in your family.
Yeah, I do wish. I do wish the writers or directors or whoever, I wish they would have had it where his cousin became his new partner, because you could see within the movie how him and his cousin was pretty tight. They was pretty close. So I would have liked it that maybe his cousin would have became his new partner, in his sports agency. But anyway, that didn't happen because his cousin did get killed.
So we almost forgot before his cousin even gets shot. She wants him to go kill her ex-husband to get custody of their daughter.
Yep.
So he takes the gun, see what this dude is running, gets behind him, tries to talk to the man. As soon as he say her name, he wigs out. They start fighting with him and the gun. Which I'm trying to figure, if he probably wouldn't have had the gun or not had the gun loaded, you wouldn't have killed the dude. You could have worked something out. Yeah. But they made him die. Again, he has no background besides us seeing him on the television going to a court hearing, trying to defend his client. That's the only background we have on him.
Yeah, pretty much. So
now he's dead and gone.
Yep. I do agree. I think they should have had it where Derek didn't bring the gun in. But again, my hubby is right. Valerie's ex-husband started rigging out immediately as soon as Derek mentioned Valerie. And so and he didn't want Derek to talk to him, period. Because Derek automatically mentioned that Valerie wants you dead. And he actually said Valerie wants me to kill you. That's what he actually said. So
and they started fighting because the dude was arrogant and he figured he can fight his way out of anything. The gun go out, shoot them anyway.
Yeah,
he ended up doing the job anyway,
without trying to do the job. But he did do it, yeah. And so anyway, after that, he did round up going to Valerie's home or apartment, whatever that was, and he told her and he let her know what happened, and she pretty much said, well, I'm holding my end of the bargain. The gun is right there. She showed him. She told him now to leave.
And I think he killed her.
Yeah, he did round up killing her. I think within that scene.
But here's the crazy part about this. He somehow, after finding his cousin dead, decided to record her on his phone.
Yes.
Which she admits to doing everything for the second time. Because when he went to the beach house, this is before his cousin got involved. Yeah. He could have recorded her then with his phone. Because at the beach house, she admitted to doing everything.
Yes, she did.
And for some reason, he didn't decide to record her until after everybody's dead.
Yeah, after everybody's dead.
He supposed to be the smart sports agent.
Yep. And then he decided to record her, which I don't know. The movie, I think, to be honest, I gave my overall grade of this movie. I believe I gave it a D. I might have gave it a C minus. I don't remember.
No, you gave it a D.
Yeah, I gave it a D.
I gave it a C.
Yeah, you gave it a C. I gave it a D. Reason why I gave it a D though, really, because it probably would have got worse than that, but I liked the twist of the movie, so that kind of made the grade go, a tad bit up just based off of the twist. It was a nice twist. It was a nice twist about I liked the twist as far as his wife and his friend, betraying him like that.
Yes.
And so, but overall, the movie expectations was, I guess I had a higher expectation of the movie, and it just wasn't.
She had an expectation. I didn't have any going to this movie. I gave it a C because I love how he intertwined him meeting back with Hillary Strength. Hey, that was perfect. Hey, that was a good one. I never seen it did like that in the movie. When we watch like different movies, I haven't seen that concept or flip like that. I'm pretty sure it has, but that part was on point.
Yeah.
The whole time she really was trying to solve the case. And she did solve the case. She told him, your wife tried to kill you.
Yeah.
Something they left out was the dude he fought with, nowhere else in the movie. He's gone. The chick his best friend brought to the house, nowhere else in the movie, she's gone. It's like she didn't exist. The dude didn't happen. The end of the movie ends with him being cleared of all charges, if you don't know how, because he did actively shoot her ex-husband. But they cleared him on that too.
Yep, they cleared him on that too.
He cleared of all charges and he's left driving down the highway.
Yep.
And they playing a radio show in the background talking about the cancel culture, which I can care less about.
Yep.
But as far as this movie goes, I like how the writer wrote the script, but he could have put some more scenes. I know the movie is basically him on Hillary Strength, so that was going to be the focus point of the whole movie. But you could have showed some more things on Hillary's prank side, Valerie's side, like more about her and her husband, because it had to be more than just her getting drunk, passing out, and the daughter getting shot. I mean, he married her, so it had to be something to that. They made it seem like they didn't have a loving relation, healthy marriage at all, period. I know her daughter got shot. Their daughter got shot because of her, but at some point they had to be happy together. I would think at some point they was cool with being together, or unless he was playing her from the whole time, but you never know because it didn't go back into that. It just left that. Like, yeah, they are strange. This is why.
Yep. So that's
actually on both sides. They left their side the same way too. Hey, they got marriage issues, and we don't even know why. We just assuming, based on the conversation they had about her leaving for a business trip and him going to the bachelor party, we just assuming. I guess he cheated in the past, or he didn't know. That's all we assuming. We have no idea.
Yeah.
They didn't give no background, at least some type of scene or something. Yeah. I mean, we could put it together, which we did, but you never know. Like I said, even with I wish they wouldn't have killed her off so fast. They could have played more on that because from the trailer, I thought she was still alive. Really, for me watching the trailer, so I'm glad I watched the movie. I thought they made it seem like the wife was with him, trying to protect. They trying to survive Hillary Strength, trying to come after him, basically. But nah, she's dead. So.
Yeah.
Like I said, that was a good twist. I think they killed her too early. You could have made the best friend be dead and worked that angle, and have him thinking, hey, did the wife do it because he was cheating with him and Hillary Strength still trying to do her thing? But again, you only get so much time for a movie. You get like a 2 hour and 30 thing for the movie to go start to finish. So you got to wrap it up quick. So hey, they did in writing the script. I don't know what goes into writing the script. I'm pretty sure it's hard. Trying to put a vision from paper to screen and get everything to go right with the verbiage and make sure the conversation don't feel like they just made up, like they basically robotic, make it look natural conversations, basically.
Yep. All right, so that's that review on that movie because we got to move it on, or whatever. We got to move on. We did want to add Coming to America, so we'll go ahead and touch on that because we got maybe 10 minutes left into just talking about Coming to America.
That's gonna be a quick one. Coming to America. For those that like it for nostalgia, see everybody back together. That's what this movie was. I get Eddie Murphy part. She paid for the movie out of his own pocket. He basically wanted to do a movie with all his friends again. And he probably did want to do this movie like back when he made the first one. He probably wanted to do this again, but after he did come to America, Eddie Murphy he blew up. He was doing so many other things, he probably couldn't get back to doing a part 2 to this particular movie until now. Because he might have wanted to do it way before now, and no studio will ever greenlight it to him. So
probably, I don't know.
But they bring back one director from the original movie that helped write. So they bring them back. He brings everybody back in the movie. He brings everybody back in the movie. I'm not gonna trash the movie. It wasn't. I'm not comparing to the first one because it's hard topping the first or anything. Your first album, your first single, it's hard topping the first. You might come close to it, but it's hard topping your first. So, and times are different right now. Everybody watch things differently. When that movie came out, you either had to go watch it in the theaters or VHS at home or HBO when it came on. So
it's possible. But anyway, the movie, my opinion of the movie was, I'm gonna be honest, when by me seeing all the trailers and the previews of Coming to America, I really did have a low expectation of the movie based off of the concept because I automatically saw what the concept of the movie was, and it was based on he had a son.
Ironically, similar to Fatale, off of One Night Stand.
Off of a One Night Stand. Yeah, off of One Night Stand. A one night stand that he didn't know about.
A one night stand that he didn't remember.
I knew about.
Period.
Yeah.
But somehow his dad knew about the one night stand.
His dad knew, and I guess his dad,
Arsenio Hall knew about the one night stand. He was there too.
Yeah, he was there too. Yeah. So that part was like really, really weird. But anyway, just off of prior to me even watching the movie, just because off of the trailers, and I knew the concept of it, I kept saying, yeah, this is not going to be too good because I was going off of the original. The original, I was like, hey, in the original, he hadn't even had sex yet. So how in the world he could have had a son before he got married to his wife, considering that's the whole point that I kept on trying to make. And to be honest, I didn't really think how they was going to correlate that into Coming to America too, but they did. So they get points off of somehow making it correlate regardless. Because I was thinking, how are they gonna make this correlate considering he never, like, he in the movie he kept saying he didn't have sex. He didn't
remember having sex. Put it like that.
Yeah, he didn't remember.
It never happened.
Yeah, it never happened. Yeah,
I have to use that one day.
It never happened. So anyway, they made it correlate by showing you the scenes, and they really did show you scenes
from the first one.
Which
I get on prop. They kept trying to tie it back, but I wish he wouldn't have did it like that because this basically was filler.
Yeah, it was filler.
It was basically filler. It's like when soap operas have a whole episode where they do a flashback of what happened back in the past. That's basically what it was.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Then you come back to the present, show one scene, and flashback again.
Yeah. So he get points off of that, I guess, managing to make it correlate because it surprised me. They did it. The other part that I guess I would give them points on is that he really did brought everybody back, except for his mom. And they did mention his mom had died, but I don't know if the actual person playing her died. I don't even know that. I don't know that. But what I do know is that
they had to make the rage for him to come back.
Yeah.
So they needed something.
Yeah. And his dad did die in the movie. Now, I'm going to talk about that for a second because I thought this was really weird. How in the world a person died like standing
up in the casket
without moving. Yeah, without moving. And he kept on letting them know how he wanted his funeral. Like that was just
so he wanted
weird.
to go out with a show.
Well,
he did go out with a show, basically.
Yeah.
Everybody performing for him.
Yes.
To me, the movie, like I said, I'm not gonna bash it, but it was like a parody of 3 movies. It was like basically Coming to America, which is the original. Coming to America was the base, but within Coming to America, you can see scenes and same things like what it was in Black Panther.
Yeah.
With him having all girls and they saying that there can't be a female ruler.
Yeah.
Only a male ruler can take the throne. Yeah. And basically just different stuff. Yeah. It's like a parody movie. But he did a good job because he threw things in the frustrating places, if you caught it. Yeah. It's stuff in there. He paid homage to all the movies that he has been in. Yeah. Trading Places is one of them. He played homage to. I'm pretty sure it's a couple more. I can't remember right now because we just watched it one time and that was it. But it was a cool movie. I mean, I'm not gonna bash it. It was let's do a movie with all my friends and bring everybody back and get them seen on TV that I ain't been seen in a while. He brought some new people in. He brought Tracy Morgan. And I don't know the chick name, but she's on Saturday Night Live. I don't know her name. Yeah. The big female.
Yeah. Leslie. I think her name is Leslie.
Yeah, Leslie. He brought Leslie on. Yeah. And the person playing his son, those are the new characters.
And his son's wife or girlfriend. Oh no, she became his wife, right?
She became his wife, but she was on the staff.
Yeah, she was on the staff. Yeah.
So and his daughters, by the way.
Yeah, his daughters because he has 3.
Because he has 3. As far as this one we go, Wesley Snipes was the Wesley Snipes was the what can we say? Antagonist, maybe?
Yeah, I guess.
Like supposed to be the villain.
Yeah.
But really, he really wasn't a villain. I mean,
yeah.
He just wanted the families to merge together because in the original, they supposed to be merged together and it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
He flew away. He ran away. He married this girl from stateside. And in this one, the city boy come marry a girl from where his home place is. Basically, it flipped.
Yeah, it did flip. And they made sure that they added that Eddie his character lost his way in a way.
Yeah.
Because they kept trying to say, he went to go, find true love.
He wouldn't go and have an arranged marriage. So basically, his son did the same thing. Which, by the way, they just went to him saying, "You're my son. You're a prince. Come with me."
Yeah, come with me.
Together.
Yeah, that part was just really weird too, because he just found out he was his son. He automatically wanted his son to follow him, which he did do, and his mom, because his son was like, "Hey, I'm not leaving without my mom." And eventually, his uncle wound up coming there too.
Yeah. He brings the 2 new people, cast the characters. I'm pretty sure if it wasn't pandemic, they might have did the movie a little differently. Yeah. I think it was sort of hard to get everything together.
Yeah.
They did it together.
Yeah, I think so too. But overall, they did okay, I guess I'm gonna say. To be honest, I think I gave that movie a good D.
No, she gave that movie a C. I gave it a D.
Okay.
We flipped grade because for anyone that's comparing to the first one, don't compare it to the first one. Let it be a standalone movie. He just using the title from the first one, which I wish he would have called it something else, but hey, it's his movie.
If I gave it a C, probably because I really did thought I had probably a lower expectation in the movie, had some major points where it made me gave it a C, an average grade probably.
They kept forcing lines. They was trying to force memorable lines within the movie.
Yeah, they did.
Unlike the first one where it was organic, and this was like they try to force the memorable lines from the original into the new one.
Yeah.
They kept trying to force them, and it wasn't that much really new material. I mean, it was new in a way, but wasn't no. I don't have any extra memorable lines from the movie. No. I mean, everybody line from the original movie is Untitled Chapter. The first one.
I feel like it was way more singing in this one, though. I mean, I don't know if that was.
Yeah, this one was like basically a video. Like a VH1 video.
Yeah.
Dance card or something.
Yeah, it was way more singing.
But hey, I commend Eddie for doing it. Like I said, he did it himself.
Yep.
Put it out on his own. And for everybody that bashed, like I didn't have high hopes for the movie either. But it was a good movie. He wanted to work with all his friends, so that's basically what he did. That's a good thing for him. Good thing for them too. They get to get signals on big screen or small. Everybody got flat screens now, so big screens. I'm pretty sure this will go through the theater still. I think I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think it's straight on stream. So
He
did good for the straight on stream. I mean, he got to work with everybody again, which is a good thing. I mean, some actors never get to work together, so I think that's neat that he did that. I mean, who would thought Tracy Morgan and Lisa will get to work with Eddie Murphy? Hey, he's one of the comedian legends of comedy. Yeah. Right beside with Richard Pryor and him. You got Red Fox in that. It's Red Fox, Richard Pryor. I'm gonna mention his name. I mean, Bill Cosby is comedian legend, even though his circumstances got him where he at. But as far as comedy go, he counts as a comedian too to me. But as far as black comics, the strong ones, like I said, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Red Fox. There's some other people I can't really.
Bernie Mac, Cedric
Bernie Mac. One time about that was before them though.
Oh, before them. Oh, way before them. Yeah.
That's what gave them their comedy stuff.
Yeah, you're right.
Because Eddie was way before Bernie Mac and Cedric and.
Was he really? I thought Bernie was in that category. I don't know. Maybe not.
I don't know. I feel. Come on, they had A. Murphy Raw. That's when he did his special.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know Bernie Mac or none of them.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
hey, they probably was hot. I didn't know. I was a kid, so I watched Eddie Murphy Raw. Hey, I seen the jokes he did. Buckwheat, classic.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but that's our overall review of Coming to America too. So, it was okay.
And future, we're gonna try to get more movies and some series we can watch and do reviews on.
Yeah.
I don't know about schedule. You might try to make like every Sunday thing. We give a different review on something that we're seeing.
Yeah, we'll try. Every time I try to set a schedule, it never works out. But we're gonna try.
We're gonna try.
I would like to do a next TV show review if we could pull that off. But anyway,
you got to find a TV show to watch.
Yeah,
we'll pull that off.
Yeah, we'll pull that off because I don't want to name a TV show as of yet, but we'll talk amongst ourselves and then we'll do it. But
the next movie that I'm trying to watch is Nobody. Comes out this Friday.
Nobody.
It's basically like the movie is basically like if John Wick had a family. You seen John Wick? The movie's like that if you had a family. Pretty much.
I like to do the movie with Michael Jordan also.
Michael B. Jordan. That comes out at the end of this month. It's called No Remorse.
Yeah, No Remorse.
There's gonna be a series, so we will be doing that.
Yeah.
We'll try to time it to where we do it with the series coming out. We don't know how that's gonna be. Yeah. You see how late it got to this week. So we'll try to time it. We try to bring you more of these.
Yeah.
I'm into the podcast and I like working with my wife. She makes these things fun.
Yeah, so I don't know, guys. I guess we're gonna have to end it right there. Our time is about to be up. I want to thank everyone for listening to us. You can always connect with me on Facebook page. I do have a Facebook page called Keke's Talk, so you can find me there. You can go in your search bar within your profile, your Facebook, and type in Keke's Talk, and you'll be able to find my Facebook page. Go in there, please hit the like button. You can follow me over there. Definitely we're gonna try to provide more content for you. Like my hubby just said, we're gonna do more episodes of movie reviews, TV show reviews, also maybe game reviews and other things that we can kind of possibly think of that we can add to our to more episodes, more content. Like I said, if you have any questions about anything, you can always hit me up. My email address is kiki_talk@yahoo.com. If you want to email me, you can email me there. I do have a website, which is kikistalk.now.site. So you can go to the website, check that out. So I have a different variety of ways how you can stay plugged in. And I think we're going to end it on that note. Thank you, hubby, so much for being, well, I want to say a guest, but you're not going to be a guest anymore. So it's I shouldn't say guest anymore. So
I passed the job in you, y'all. I got the job.
Yeah.
I'm a co-host.
Yeah, co-host.
I'm a co-host now.
Yeah,
so
co-host. That's what you call that. Yeah, co-host.
I'm a co-host now. So I'm moved up.
So anyway, we're going to end it on that note. You guys have a truly blessed Monday, and we will talk to you guys soon. Bye. right. We did it. Hit save. Let me see. I gotta add a title to this. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not done yet. Almost done now.